sip wine, kick my feet up when I get tired. And as I regret, take another sip, let my thoughts unwind. Sipping and spilling it. Sipping and spilling the tea. Sipping and spilling it.
What is poppin', everyone?
What's poppin'?
How you niggas doing?
Niggas is feeling like they is tired of drinking. When does it end? I feel like I be fighting for my life at this grown-ass age to get down tequila nowadays.
Ooh. Maybe it's just time for a change.
Maybe I need to stop drinking tequila and I need to probably go back to my roots. I need to probably go back to Jameson.
I thought you were going to say brown, but Jameson?
Jameson is brown.
Well, it's... I'm thinking of bourbon.
Girl, what?
Like a cognac. You know,
girl,
something
no.
smooth.
But
something you can chill and drink with.
But the thing is, the sugar content in dark liquors is probably going to be 10 times worse.
It's a lot.
I don't know, y'all.
But niggas do love their brown.
They do love their brown, like they love their brown bitches, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into our do and drink. So I didn't bring the cards, so I screenshotted some shit, okay, guys? So stay with me. The first one is, if the person to your right can name your favorite food, if you can't name my favorite food, you have to drink. And vice versa. If I can't do your favorite food.
I want to say wings, chicken wings.
No.
Pizza?
It's pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm going to say your favorite food is, can I say African food? Do I have to be specific with African food? Because I feel like African food is your favorite food, though. Is that not right?
African food is not my favorite food.
Oh, no. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is Japanese food.
Damn, bitch, I don't know you at all.
I love Asian food.
Okay, first shot. Here we go.
But I do love some African food. Don't get me wrong, though.
That shit nasty. See, I'm telling you, I can't do it no more, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Number 2, it is drink 2 times if you have more than 10 pairs of shoes. I knew we both have more than 10 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
I actually like the shoes that you got on right now.
Thank you, sis.
Yes, bitch. Cupid came with it.
Okay. Well, I was like, can we get some shoe cam? But no.
You can't get no shoe cam.
But I'm going to give the shoe to the cam. There we go. Oh, I miss Wendy Williams.
No, I miss Wendy Williams. And the last one is drink if you have a pet. I do not. So...
that coochie a pet.
Please, Sammy, don't come in here with your shenanigans.
Drink.
He called me Big Purr. Come make this pussy purr. I think your card's upside down, baby. It is.
It is what it is. You know, but today's just a blunder. But we're gonna keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do, okay? In the name of keeping on.
All right.
All right.
So let's get into our story time. So I don't know if any one of you all watch, what is it?
Love and Hip Hop?
Oh, well, I was about to call it Real Housewife because I stopped watching reality TV a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, why am I about to call her Portia? Her name's not Portia. Yandy and Mendici. And if you've been following their story, he was locked up for, I want to say 5. Don't let me lie on y'all, because the way I don't read and I don't investigate journalism like I'm supposed to, I just be saying shit, and Sammy's like, I need you to read. And I'm like, I'm just what I feel, so I'm going to say what I feel. So the video was circulating on the internet, and he was pretty much saying that he's only in the marriage out of commitment, not out of love, because of how she's moving. He says she moves like she's single. He doesn't feel like they're connected anymore. But this is what we always say to women and or to y'all. When this bitch has been operating off the fact that you were in jail, she had to pay the bills. She had to do this. So you think that life stopped?
She had to take care of kids that wasn't hers.
Girl, please, no shade right now. No shade, no tea.
I'm just saying, she did that for him.
She did, and I'm saying, so for you to come out of jail and say that you are only with her because of the commitment is really audacious. Because what the fuck is she supposed to do? Life does not stop because you went to jail, and life is going to continue when you came out of jail. So, I don't know. What's your take on that?
My take on it is, I feel like he only had a problem with the way she was moving while married to him, that he's been out. He feels like she's moving like a single woman. She's not asking him when it comes to things and like, getting his opinion. He feels left out.
Okay.
I think that's what he was saying in it. But my thing is, is it such an issue because you're the one at home and she's making the money? Because I feel like if that's an issue, I get that being an issue, but that should also be the same case if you were the person who was making all the money and moving and shaking. I feel like if it was him we're working and he's not the one at home taking care of the kids, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
It's because he's not the breadwinner. He's like feeling like she's moving like a man. And that's what he was telling her. He feels like she's, he's not married to a woman. Like she's not.
Well, maybe if he protected
like his wife.
If he protected and provided, then we would not have her having to protect and provide.
I mean, yeah, I get that. Honestly, like she's the breadwinner. Like if you're going to be with the woman that makes more money with you, especially a woman that makes way more money than you, you have to be able to be okay with playing the background and just being, the person at home taking care of the kids while she's out making the money. Like, it's just, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to, do y'all not want the lifestyle that y'all have?
Hello?
Or, because you clearly can't provide it. So, I just want y'all to be mindful of what you asked for. You asked for a person who's going to hold you down, make the money while you were in jail. And now that she's still doing that while you're out jail, it's a problem. Is it a problem because now you kind of, I don't know. I feel like I don't understand what the issue is.
I don't know what the issue is either.
How are you mad that your bitch make money?
I'm telling you, I think what I was saying to you on the phone is he feels like he's in competition with his wife.
Yeah.
Like, why do you feel like it's a competition and it's not adding to? Because I'm like, what did you provide? Because I'm just saying, she held you down while you was in jail. So for you to come out of jail and say that shit.
I mean, like, the man already told us who he was when he told her. If it was the other way, I probably wouldn't have stayed, down while you were in prison. So, I mean, men tell us all the time that we will never do the same shit that y'all do for us. So,
Hello?
to our face.
To our face.
And she's just sitting there looking stupid like, still married to him. But I don't know. I just want y'all to be okay if the woman makes more. Just be okay with the situation. And sometimes you have to be super dad mom. What do you call it? I hate that term anyway. So why
super
is
dad
it
mom?
Super dad mom?
I don't know.
Why are you dad mom? Why are you not just a dad?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that misogynistic shit that I have on my head about that. And dads can stay at home and take care of their kids too.
Their kids too.
Yeah, it's their kids too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into our ick of the weeks.
My ick of the week is I just went into a long-winded.
You did, but I feel like you was on a roll, so I was just like trying to make sure I passed the ball to you while you was already getting it.
Getting it. Okay. My really ick of the week is people who do the most for attention.
Ooh, we was on the phone talking about that.
Girl, yeah, it just reminded me of this. I'm not gonna go get to it in detail, but I don't know. It's because I just don't understand why you have to. Don't you feel the awkwardness that we all feel? Like the people who are doing the most for attention in the public place, like you don't feel how that's weird. There's some people who naturally get attention, right? And they're just doing they're not even trying. They're just getting attention because that's who they are. Cool. But when you're trying to outshine the person who naturally gets attention by doing weird shit, it's just like, bitch, you don't feel how it's weird that you're trying to compete?
I don't think they realize how weird it is because
they don't feel the weird energy.
They don't. Because it's like, if you follow up your cringe with more cringe, it's like you don't know how to read the room.
Yeah.
And I feel like situational awareness is very important the older you get, because it's like, it's mad embarrassing. Because I get secondhand embarrassment watching this shit go down, because I'm just like, ain't no way this bitch don't know she look crazy.
Look crazy. I feel like, are you on the spectrum? Because, autistic people don't know how to take social cues. So I'm thinking, this bitch don't know how to take social cues.
Shut up.
So what's tea?
So my ick of the week is men who put me in their close friends. I know we say this all the time, but it's just so unprovoked. What made you think that I wanted to see your plays? What made you think that I wanted to see the bitches you be fucking on or talking shit to? I don't want to see any of that. I don't want any parts, anything that has to do with the man I do not want when it comes to the green light. I do not want to see it. I don't want to see the green circle. I don't want to see any of it. And I be clicking on it just to be like, But I be clicking on, I'm like, y'all don't even be talking about shit in y'all close friends. Mm-hmm. I'd rather be in the bitches shit because they be shaking ass. They be exposing people. But men,
they be exposing
I'm going to say, men's close friends just be so boring and it's so unprovoked. So next time you think about putting me in your close friends, consider, do I care? Ask yourself, what is Ami going to do with this information? Does this add to her quality of life? And most times it doesn't. And even if the woman doesn't, it doesn't matter because I support women. This is a Black Woman Stand account.
I don't think a man's ever going to ask those questions.
I know, but I just want men to think before they do when it comes to me.
Okay.
That's all that matters when it comes to me.
When it comes to you.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
So
I don't really mind being in the guy's close friends. It depends on who it is.
There's nothing of value in those green circles.
Yeah, it depends. I hate when a nigga puts you in a close friend and they start talking about sex. Like, that shit
No,
be
that's
pissing me off. Remove me from that. But,
Release me.
Right. But the regular close friends that I be in that are niggas, they really don't be doing shit.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the point?
But I was in a man's close friends that was actually very unwholesome.
Was it?
Yes.
How was it?
Girl, I think I kind of told you about it. Remember
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you about his close friends, what he had on there? He was doing coke. He had strippers.
I mean, but really, doing coke, having strippers, is that really something that's close friends worthy, though? People do that in everyday life.
Are people putting that on Instagram?
People put that they selling drugs on Instagram.
On the regular story?
Yeah, girl.
The people are not doing coke on their regular story. Girl, I'm letting you know right now, there are not many people, if any. If they are, they're the rich white ones who are doing coke on the regular story. Everyone else is doing coke behind the scenes. But yeah, let's get into our wine facts. The only wine fact.
The girls are back.
Shit.
Wow.
Skirt. Well, the girls are back at it again with their messy ass episode, Sip and Spill, where we create conversations. Oh, wow.
Sipping wine.
I go by them Thug motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm ambitious Big Mama Teray.
Oh.
So let's get into some motherfucking wine facts. We can get into some motherfucking tea time.
Tea time. This wine fact is there is none. I got it from my fridge because I was running late. I just pulled whatever I had, and it was a relaxed rosé. We've had relaxed before, but we have not had the relaxed rosé. Yes.
So we're on a sweet trend because last week we had something sweet. This week we'll have something sweet. I'm going to have to mix it up. I'm going to have to give us some dry shit next week. I got to, You
gotta do something different?
Yeah. Relaxed rosé. Okay, that's good. Trying to kill me.
You're the one that keeps tequila in yours.
Girl, because I couldn't take no more shots. I was fighting for my life. I'm already be sweating. Y'all, I think I'm going through menopause in front of our eyes. Something about alcohol, heat, Ami, it's just a combination that no one wants to see anymore. Because there was one episode, I don't know if y'all saw it. If y'all did, no shade, no tea. I was sweating like a fucking dog. And I said, not me, be sweating like a dog because I'm only a lady. Guess not.
I enjoyed your little monologue. It
was a monologue. Here's to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill. Ow.
I smell it like it's gonna smell like it's rosé.
I like it. It's nothing crazy.
It's sweet.
I mean, the tequila definitely made it sweeter. So I should have never left it in there. So let's get into some motherfucking tea time. Tea time.
Hazard, yellow light. There is a man that was going around putting his dick in people's food. And this was happening at the Culture restaurant
in Houston.
In Houston, yes, y'all. This was happening here in Houston. I've never ate at Culture. Have you ate at Culture?
I have never ate at Culture.
I think I've ate at Culture once.
You know what?
Oh, I've had it. It was years ago.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure Othello was not in the kitchen while he was doing that shit?
Othello might have been in the kitchen when I was eating there, but I hope the fuck not, because Othello Lorenzo was a man who was putting his dick in people's food. So I just think that is so fucking disgusting.
I just don't understand what in the cross-contamination is this shit?
You know what? There is a long history of men putting their dick, ejaculating, putting their spit in women's stuff. There was this lady who kept finding like sticky stuff in between her keyboard because she was trying to type and it just wasn't going. So she was like, what is going on? And she would look at her water and the water would like not be clear. It would be like, kind of dirty. So she went to her supervisor. She was like, I think something's going on. Someone's doing something to my shit. And then they put a security camera and then come to find out her coworker was ejaculating her keyboard and putting his semen in her water. So there's a lot of people do this. This is not a one-off thing. There is a kink from it maybe of knowing she is drinking your semen semen, knowing she's touching your semen. No, I don't know. You know men love coming on us. So is it far-fetched to think men don't like to think about their cum being eaten by other people?
Please don't piss me off, Sammy.
I'm just saying. I feel like they definitely want their cum to go everywhere. We see it.
I absolutely hate, oh my God, I'm about to throw up thinking about it.
Thinking about cum?
I hate when semen is on me. Like, I have PTSD that I do not want y'all to relive with me because just the thought of that substance, that thing, it's just, I know, it's so weird because we're like grown enough to be having sex and do nasty things, but semen's where I draw the line.
We're not grown enough to have cum on us.
Yeah, we're not. That's where I draw the line. Like,
I draw the line in the cum. Lorenzo, you need to go to jail. Go to jail.
And literally there was a comment that said some things just need to skip trial and get straight to sentencing. And I believe it. Anything that has to do with fucking sex crimes, semen in the food, semen on the fucking, what's it called? I just hate saying the word.
He was putting his dick
in people's food. And I feel like because we work outside and we work in like the restaurant business, I need y'all to do background checks on these motherfuckers because he look every bit like a type of nigga that will put his dick in your food. That picture of that man, whatever they said he did it.
We should insert a picture of that man right here.
We have to insert.
We're gonna let y'all know what this man look like, and you tell me if he don't look like a nigga who put dick in food.
And he look every bit of guilty, and he's like, yeah, and I'll do it again.
He'll do it again.
And he would.
He don't do it again.
But let's go to bashing shit, to congratulating shit. JT, you my motherfucking bitch. I love you. I don't care what anybody says about you. They can never make me hate you. Never make me hate you. Okay. So
by the way, she's been putting out bangers, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. The best thing that she could have ever did was drop Miami when I'm sorry, because Miami did hold her down. I get it.
Think she dropped Miami?
I mean, kind of. I don't think it was a mutual agreement.
But the last two songs she made, she made sure she said that she's still in the group.
Oh, interesting.
She made 2 references about, riding solo, but I'm still in the group,
Oh, I don't know. Well, I feel like Miami's going through, I think Miami's going through too much shit for her to even focus on music anyways. And respectfully, I feel like Miami's more of an entertainer. She's not a rapper. So she's already kind of in her lane of like, podcasting.
Carisha Please.
And like.
Oh, Carisha Please is gone.
The Game?
No, Carisha Please is going to be gone.
Oh, yeah, because Revolt. Yeah. Well, I don't care. But anyways, I'm just like, she already is branding herself as like an influencer type feel. So,
yeah, she is.
Yeah, to me, so that's more her lane. So let JT rap. I was about to say the wrong song. That's crazy.
I've loved every single song she's dropped.
Really
though.
To her. So she was out supporting a Black-owned, woman-owned clothing line, right? So everyone always liked to label her as a mean girl, and she's not for the people. She's very much for the people. JT for president, bitches. That's all I gotta say.
You don't think a mean person can do nice things?
Yes. But like I said, they can never make me hate you.
I'm not saying that she's not mean, or she isn't mean, or she could be mean.
You're trying to plant seeds.
I'm just saying she could be mean, but she could not be mean.
You're
I don't
planting
know.
seeds, and no JT slander will be tolerated on my time. Okay,
you can be. Hitler did nice things.
That's crazy. Please, you comparing JT to Hitler is crazy.
No, there's no comparison.
Okay, then leave it out of the conversation.
There's no comparison. Okay, I take that back because let's be fucking for real. But you can be mean and do nice things. That's all I'm saying. But I shout out to her. I always like when people work with and like shine light to new designers because, Gucci, Versace,
they're tired of us.
Don't need our advertisement. They don't even like us. They actually don't.
They don't even like us, and we keep telling y'all. We keep getting these designers, but
Louis kind of like us, I guess, because they always hire a Black person for their
because they need some. They need some inspiration.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But honestly, you're right. They're using us. They don't like us. Let's get into Amani. Yes, I like her. I think she's so cute, and I like how strong. Like not use the word strong. Assertive she is. She's a bad bitch. Shout out to you. So she was talking about how Black women are settled in the baby mama girlfriend role because we don't think we'll ever be a wife, and because we've never seen people be wives in our community that we think this is the best we're gonna get. And a lot of Black women just set into this role, and then after 10 years later, they realize, oh shit, this man never married me, and they have to reflect on that and understand that because you never set that standard or requirement, there was no need to. Someone else was saying how men need incentive to get married. Like there's no incentive anymore for men to get married, which I disagree with kind of, but I get what they're saying. Like if there's no reason for the marriage, if there's no what I'm not gaining from it, what's the point of doing it? So, and I really feel like that's the mindset on a lot of people, especially our age and younger. They're just having that.
Like they don't want to get married.
There's no use for it.
And I understand the not having the use of getting married, but I feel like, do you not aspire for anything more? It's like we try so hard in our 20s to convince ourselves that we don't want to be married. Because, we'll post something on, our TikTok and something is like, not everyone wants to be married. Like, why are you defending you not want to be married? Because I said I want to be married. It's like people get kind of defensive when you say that you want to get married. Like, when we were talking about Ashanti, and when I was like, well, why he not make her baby, why he make her baby mom and not a married? You're like, well, what if Ashanti doesn't want to get married? I'm like, that bitch want to get married. And fast forward, that bitch is engaged.
Yeah.
Now. So I'm just saying, but knowing Nelly and his history, she about to be a fiance for a long motherfucking time. I'm just saying.
You don't think he don't do right by Ashanti?
That nigga is too old and he ain't did shit right yet. So let's be fucking for real.
Okay.
Call a spade a spade.
Let's go.
But I just feel like I would want more people to explore the idea that it doesn't really need to be incentive. It just needs to be that you love someone enough that you want to do life with them. That's all you fucking need. Because when I talk to men, I let them know very clearly in the beginning, I'm like, I want to get married. Because there was a point in time where I thought I didn't want to get married. But like I said, let me just fucking try it. If it doesn't work out, I would hope it does. I hope that I would find the right partner and the right mate. But if I don't, I understand shit happens. So for me, it's definitely on the table and it always will be on the table. And that's what we were talking about. When most women are exploring other options, that's what got us to thinking about interracial dating. And that gets us to our topic of conversation.
Girl, I'm trying to pour this.
I know you fighting for your life right now.
I'm like, you trying to pass it over to me, but my bitch, I'm pouring. Yes, yeah. Interracial dating. So let's get into the history of, interracial dating actually started with, well, it didn't really start, because I feel like we've always been mixing and maxing back in the day. But the history of legal marriage, 1967, Loving versus Virginia actually went to the Supreme Court because Millard and Richard was married, and at that time, interracial relationships was illegal. So their marriage was illegal. So they had to, they actually got a 1-year sentence for being married. And
topic of conversation, interracial dating.
Interracial dating. So people have been interracial dating for forever, but it wasn't until 1967 where interracial marriage was actually legal. It was between Richard and Mildred. They were married and actually got sentenced to a year for getting married. And they fought that to the Supreme Court, and they said, actually, you cannot deny people getting married because of race. And thanks to them, there actually was a movie that recently came out about them. You ever heard about it?
No.
Girl, yeah. I forgot what it's called. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, so because of them, people can now get married legally, across races. So, but we're going to be specific about the Black marital status because, we're Black people, so we only care about what we got going on. So Black men are 33% likely to get married. 33% of Black men are married, and 52% of Black men are not married, and 27% of Black women are married, and 48% of Black women are not married. They've never been married. So there is a big significant difference. Well, it's not really that big. It's like a slight difference of, men and women who are Black women and Black men who don't get married. So why do you think Black people don't really care about marriage, and why it's just so low for us when it comes to other races?
So the reason why I feel that we don't get married, because like we said, we don't put any pressure on it. We feel like if we at least, I got a child out of him.
Yeah.
I got this out of them. I got this out. So I feel like because a lot of people have not seen successful marriages as well.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times you hear the horror stories of what marriage is like. And I really want, I don't know, we need a safe space where people actually talk positively about their spouses or their positive experiences when they were married and or with like anything in general. Because I feel like...
Because why do we not get more people speaking about good things that happen?
I'm going to say everyone always wants to talk about struggle love or what they didn't get out of somebody. I just want us to have a good representation of what a successful marriage would look like without I guess like all social media, because once social media gets in, we all got opinions and we feel like we know the ins and outs of marriages because we've never been in one. So how the fuck do we have so many opinions?
Yeah.
You know? So what about you?
You know what? I'm going to take it back, right? So you know how they say how trauma is passed through the DNA and, you know, the reason why we are the way we are because of, you know, our ancestors. So I kind of think the reason why we don't care about marriages is because Black people were not allowed to get married. And because of that, we had to actually hide, you know, our marriages. And whenever master wasn't looking, we'll jump the broom and that's us getting married. So because it was so like, you know, not looked down upon, like discouraged. That's what we're. It was so discouraged in our community to not, you know, get married, not fall in love, not have any sense of family, because to them we were literally property. So what is property doing, having any sense of family and love and any of that? So that probably got passed down to our DNA and through our genes, and probably why we think, you know, it's not a big deal. And like just how, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true, but they said the reason why Black people run away when we laugh was because we couldn't, you know, laugh on the
what?
on the plantation. Okay, so because we couldn't laugh on the plantation, we had to run away from that.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
That's what they said. But don't Black people run away when we laugh?
Let's reel it in. I'm not about to play with Sammy right now. Let's reel it in. Reel it in. So, he said that Black men marry white women at twice the rate than Black women that marry white men. And in 2021, only 15% of married Black men were married to non-Black women. Mm-hmm. So that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we always assume that it's like a lot higher, but when you look at the stats, you're like, but then again, that was in 2021. So, because when I be looking on the streets, it's telling a whole different fucking story. You feel me? But then again, but these Black men are probably not even marrying these bitches. They just probably long-term. What if they turning these bitches into long-term girlfriends like Nick Cannon is doing?
Honestly, the preference are getting treated just like us.
They are.
They're getting the baby mama experience. They're getting the full Black man experience.
The full Black man experience is actually on sale this year.
They're getting it. They are getting it. And you know what I say? Keep taking our men.
Keep taking our men.
Keep taking our men. And let's switch.
So how do you feel about interracial dating?
I really don't you know what? I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I mind it. Sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I see a couple and I just like, okay, whatever. And sometimes I see a couple, I'm like, why is he with that bitch? You know, like, it's just depends on the day. It depends on who probably, I don't know why. Maybe I'm a sometime hater.
I'm a sometimes hater too.
Maybe that's what it is.
I can attest, as someone at part of that crew, there are some times where I feel like, I think it's when it's an elite Black man, I feel like, nah. You gotta save me that one.
Right.
Now, if it was like, Timmy that be sitting at the corner shooting the fucking, dice and shit, you can have him.
You can have
I'm not searching for him.
All of them. You can have all the hood white men. Take them all.
The hood white men. The hood Black men.
The hood white men. Please take them all.
No, well, let's feel. So how I feel about it, interracial dating to me, I don't know. For me, I always keep saying like it's not for me, but I'm not against it. I just feel like how I feel about it in general, it don't really bother me until it bothers me.
That's what I feel like. It don't bother us till it bother us, and it's like, what is the selectivity of the feelings?
I don't know. I just feel like one day I just want to be a hater, like you said, and it is what it is.
And it don't even gotta be a famous couple. Sometimes it'll be a regular man on the street and I get mad. I'm just what?
Because the way that I'm so mad that Justin Timberlake did not marry a Black woman, I'm just like,
why did you think Justin Timberlake was gonna marry a Black
because
woman?
He cosplay as being Black for so long. You bound to have a Black woman.
You said it, cosplay. Niggas who are I'm gonna take that back. White men who are actually liking Black women don't cosplay.
You're right. Because the thing is, if I was to date a white man, I don't want to date a white man that acts like a Black man.
I don't want that a fucking wigger.
That would piss me the fuck off. Nothing pisses me off more than you. It's not even trying to be Black or acting Black. I don't even like when people say that when they say we talk white or something like that. But it's really serious. Like, why? Why? If I want a white man, I want a white man. I want you to take me to country clubs.
I want you to Austin.
I want you to take me to tennis. I want you to give me, make me an authorized user on your fucking card with that limitless account.
That's what I'm saying. All the hood white men, y'all white girls can have them. We don't want them.
The Black girls can have them too. The other ones. The others.
The others?
Yeah.
Not us othering us. Oh no, we're honoring us.
Cancel us.
But yeah.
What is your experience with interracial dating?
Not too recently, but kind of recent. I was in a relationship with a white man, and it was
A full-blown relationship.
It was, and it was. I mean, he was great. He was great up until the point when he told me I was gonna basically be a single mother, and that was when I had to like, okay, hold up. And I was surprised about that because usually you're kind of
Your kind is crazy.
let me not say that. White people tend to care about families and wanting to be a family, but not him. Oh, I almost said his name, girl.
That's funny. You did almost say his name. It almost came out like butter. I'm so glad I started speaking. I am so glad I started speaking.
He proved me wrong. He actually told me he had no problems, taking care of me and all that stuff, but he wasn't gonna be there when it came to. And he wanted kids. He wanted kids pretty soon, and I've never wanted children, and I kind of contemplated because there's always a man that kind of make you question, serious life decisions like that.
Child.
Up to the point to that. So, other than that, I've dated interracially, like back in high school. Does those count?
I mean, it always counts.
Yeah, I dated 2 guys that wasn't black in high school, and they were always really nice. They were sweet. They were obsessed with you. So I will say about that with them. The drama was different. It wasn't the same.
The drama's different. It's crazy.
Yeah, with the black guys, the drama was like, line
other bitches.
Yeah, a lot about us fucking.
Oh, I hate those rumors, especially when you were in high school. Because I'm like, I'm only a girl. Please.
I'm only 15.
Hello. Thank you.
So the drama was definitely different when it came to the white guys. Their drama was like, the white girls were mad I was dating them. That was their drama. Like,
so my experience dating outside of my race only really happened when I was in Iowa, and it's only because the men that I liked did not like me. A lot of black men in the Midwest like white girls or white passing or mixed or exotic looking. So it's like I always say this on the podcast, and it's so crazy. It's like I always tell people I didn't even know I was fine until I came to Houston. So to me, it was like I dated Hispanic, I dated white. But when I think of like the kind of men that I'm attracted to, I'm like attracted to like Channing Tatum's. Like I want to see those kind of real white men in real life, and I never do. And I told you, like we all know, I'm on this. He's
a wigger.
Is he?
Yeah.
You think so?
He's a Justin Timberlake wigger. He's not a real one.
Do we think that Justin Bieber is a wigger?
He chose Usher over Justin Timberlake. He had a choice. He chose the black one.
He had a choice. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. R.I.P. Man.
R.I.P.
Because to his childhood, because because Diddy. Come on, like you gotta follow.
Girl, when you said you. R.I.P. That makes you
have to know my brain and the way that I think. Have we not been friends?
I have to know.
You have to know. Yes. So back to what I was saying before she interrupted me.
So rudely,
I'm just saying that I said I'm not going to explore again outside of my race until my heart is broken. No nigga has broke my heart enough for me to go to the other side.
Damn, that's what it takes.
That's what it takes. I just feel like I haven't had enough incentive.
What if the incentive is a better life?
You know what? And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. We're not gonna talk about it right now. So do we want to talk about, let's get into how people fetishize interracial dating for the wrong reasons.
Girl, yeah. I've noticed some kind of like Instagram pages sometimes when they have like mixed babies, and they only have a certain type of mixed babies. And like, I want y'all to know your mixed babies can come out looking all kinds of ways. And the ones that are always on these mixed babies Instagram pages are the one with like light eyes, super curly hair, like, a certain kind of mixed baby look. And I feel like some people have children in order to have a look and not because.
That is so funny.
Yeah, not because you actually want these children or you're happy with the partner. It's because you want them to have. You want to say something?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I was waiting to you because I was like, tag me in because I literally wrote that down. Okay, so I say a lot of the fetishize is because of self-hatred. Because I say this as, oh, I'm so sorry, because one day you might hear it, and you know what? You heard it here first, and you probably heard it behind your back. But my little sister, for example, She has a half Hispanic child, and she would always reference my curly hair, light skinned child. She would always say that, and it would always rub me and my older sister wrong because we're just like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
He's a child. He's not a doll, or he's not like just this thing. And I'm just like, for me, I know it might. I don't know if it's self-hatred, but to me, it comes off that way.
comes off as
It comes off that way
self-hatred.
only because, you know, my sister's half African, but she's darker than me. And she's like, you know, I feel like sometimes when you get bullied about certain things, you don't want your child to get that same type of, so you sought out those characteristics that won't get them picked on. And you
you're
think
like,
that
I couldn't be light skinned, but I can have a light
I
skinned
can have
baby.
a light-skinned baby.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like her vicariously living through her child. And I might be wrong, but my money's on the fact that I'm right.
Yeah.
Because you would never make a comment like that if you didn't feel a sense of accomplishment by having a mixed child.
What if someone said, my chocolate drop baby? Would you feel the same?
And the thing is, because I am who I am, I actually will see that as empowering them. It's so crazy because we always say it all the time. I'm a hypocrite and I live by what I live by.
No, because you're not saying it as in that way. It's a sentiment behind it. Because if you're saying my chocolate baby, you're telling them like, oh, my chocolate,
like you're beautiful.
You're beautiful. But you're like, oh, my light skin curly hair baby. Why does all those extra things matter?
Why does it matter? Because your child's bad as fuck. Let's get into it. Shit.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Why do we feel like it's so taboo when it comes to talking about interracial dating?
Are fetishizing these interracial relationships, but your partner can be racist. And speaking of being racist, why do you think interracial relationships still kind of taboo?
The reason why I feel that interracial dating is so taboo is because self-preservation. A lot of, I want to say predominantly white, feel like since they feel like superior and they want to keep, what do they say, pure blood? I think that was a thing before that they want
is a thing right now.
It's still a thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I like to stay out of white people's business as much as possible. So for me, I think that's the reason why they don't want people to interracially date, because they want to stay within the blood of the Neanderthals. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, I think it's so taboo still. I think it's because people just are not progressing fast enough. We still hold on to prejudice. Like, it's even taboo for us. Because, you know, there's a saying in our community, don't bring her home if you can't share a comb. You know?
That's the saying?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm about to add that to my repertoire.
Yeah, you know, so it's just... It's put in us to stay within our people, and we tend to do that because people are going to marry people who are in their close proximity with, and we are in close proximity with mostly other black people, and they're in close proximity with other white people. So like, as much as we feel like we always see it, interracial dating is not like as common as we think it is. So maybe that's why it's so taboo, because it's really not that common. So when we see it, we like hone in on it, like, oh shit.
We do.
We you know, we tend to look at it. We look at they look odd because we are not used. We're not.
And it's even crazier because even when we do date outside of our race, how frequently do we tell our friends until we know it's serious? Because the way that Sammy was in a whole fucking 3-month relationship, I knew nothing of it. I knew details of the man, but I didn't know he was a white man.
The way it was longer than that.
It was longer than 3 months?
Girl, yes. The way, because before we were official, we were talking.
And that's the way that she did not tell me. Because the way that Sammy would tell me about any other nigga, like, I would know it's this nigga. I would know, like, details about them. Of course, I wouldn't know who they are, but I know they're a nigga. She hid this one under a rock like he was Patrick Star. The way
I think I hid him because he was a white man.
You hid him.
I think I did.
Because he was a white man.
I did, and that's...
You racist hoe.
That was wrong.
Yeah.
I hit him because he was a white man, and not that I couldn't be seen with him. I'll be proud with my white man, but I just wasn't ready to come out with it.
She was. You're like you was in the closet, bitch. I was. And the way I feel like I would feel a sense of shame as well, because the way I speak of black love, and so when we were doing this episode, I have an issue because I have this dream. That my husband is black, but if he happens to not be black, I am open to the possibility, but I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. Because
I've been walking around mad at your husband because he white, or
I was rooting
black
because I was rooting for the niggas.
You gonna walk around being, why are you not black?
I was rooting for the niggas.
You know what?
I said what I said.
Do the niggas root for us?
Ooh.
Do the niggas root for us?
That's crazy.
Okay?
That's crazy.
Are they jumping in the streets when we get killed?
So, please. Okay, so let's get into how sometimes we feel that black men are more romantic with their non-black partners than we feel than they are when they are with us.
Yes, there was this video that I got sent, and it was this man. It was really romantic. He was making a ghetto hibachi for his girlfriend. You can tell he put a lot of thought to it. He made a menu. There was a whole thing going on, and it was beautiful. Shout out to someone who can think about putting that much effort for their partner.
That's a fact.
And the girl turned around the camera, and we saw it was a white woman, and we just got pissed because we were just like, not you being this romantic for a white woman. And that's what we're talking about. The selective getting mad at, the selective hate. Because if it was her getting pregnant, would I be mad? No. I look at her like, oh shit, another baby mama. If she's getting nice thing, I'm just like, a white woman getting something nice from a nigga. So it was just the whole process. And the comments did not disappoint because I was the only one that felt that way. The comments was full of hate. There was full of hate.
The trauma bonding is actually insane.
The black women were all collectively hating. We were hating. And that's what they're saying when they see our comments. The blacks are hating. So, but yeah, we feel, and I think it's kind of true. I don't know, but sometimes when y'all get with these white women, y'all just pull out all the magic tricks out the box. Y'all just know how to be the kind of nigga we've always wanted.
My question is, do you not feel like maybe they do that because the white women set that standard? Because I know a lot of times when it comes to dating, when I know a lot of black women that are in my friend groups, I'm just speaking for my proximity. A lot of my friends are go with the flow ass bitches. And I'm just like, girl, if you don't put no fucking emotion behind that emotion, like you got to tell someone how to treat you. So what if she's presenting him like, you can't be my man if you can't do those things?
I'm sure she is, because white women know their wives. That's why they're mostly always, white women get their nursing degree and become wives right after. That's the thing.
In that order.
They know their word. They're raised in a community of where marriage is important.
Exactly.
So they make sure they are getting that kind of treatment. I 100% believe she set that standard. But yeah. That's
so do you sincerely agree that black men treat non-black partners better?
Yeah, 100%. The way they chase them, the way they see them in public, and they just like are so infatuated by them. The way they tell them they're better than us. The way they pump their head up, and all that stuff. So, and it's I feel like because a lot of times. I might get hate for this, but black men are the white women of our race. So you know how white women like to be close proximity of whiteness because it gives them status? Black men like to be in close proximity of whiteness because it gives them status. They want the status they're not getting. So I feel like when they are with non-black women, they have a sense of
they feel like they're better than us.
They're better. So, yeah.
Wow, you just hit on the nail. I don't even go any further with that. But it also goes to, we will see men that do this, but those won't be even the men that we are even checking for. I feel like, yes, we are trauma bonding and we're talking about all these great things that he's doing for Tiffany, but you was not looking at Chester because Chester not a hood nigga. Because your type might be the reason why you're single. A lot of women are chasing these hood men thinking that these men are going to take them to art galleries. They think that these are going to be the providers and protectors when this man might get locked up because he's still selling dime bags.
So a person who don't like hood niggas, right? That's not my
That's not mine either.
Why do I still got that problem? Because I'm not looking for a hood. I'm looking for a regular.
Yeah. But I feel
black
like
man.
But
I'm still not checking for that man. It's not my type. Don't even have to be that extreme. Even if there's some things I'm willing to accept. But there's some type of black man who just no black women are checking for him, and that's why they go to Tiffany and Brittany and Hillary.
Yeah,
it's because sometimes the black women are their type.
But black women are not looking for them.
But black women aren't looking for them. So I get it. Some of y'all don't have a choice but to date white women. I get that. So I can't really be mad at y'all for that because y'all tried. Y'all tried.
No, they
and
tried.
we were
Because like
rejecting y'all.
I said, because when I was in Iowa, my type was the niggas.
Yeah.
I wasn't the niggas type.
You wasn't the niggas type.
So I'm glad that I'm in a
Exactly.
space where I am the niggas type. Thank you. Good job for y'all.
Well, Houston got some sense, you know.
Just a little bit.
We
Not a little
multiracial,
bit.
so we see beauty in all people.
I love that.
Yeah. But I get it, because, you know, some of y'all gotta date white girls. That's just what it is.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
So are we getting into the pros and cons of what it is to interracially date? So I'm doing the cons, she's doing the pros. Which one? You want to start? Me? Start? Which one?
You want a popcorn?
We can popcorn.
Yeah.
So I think one con of interracial dating is that if you have children, they will struggle with their identity. I see so many times, even to this day, there are biracial people that feel like they have to choose. And as a Black person, I do sometimes feel like you kind of do have to choose because it's like, there's not really a community that is set in place for y'all when it should be. There should be one.
They don't have a community.
They should, though. They should have a biracial community, but people always are making you either choose your white side, your Black side, choose your Hispanic side, your Black side. Because most times you are mixed with Black. And niggas want to know if you're a nigga.
The whites wants to know if you a nigga. Like, we all want to know what you is. So that's a problem, is that we can't just let people be who they are. We have to be like, check a box.
But you know what's so interesting, though? Because we always, you are who your mother is. Because we always say, if your mother's Black, when you're biracial, you're Black. But
I heard you are who your daddy is.
But I think it's the other way around because your mother's the one that's raising you. So if your mother's white and you're biracial, you're going to have some more white tendencies unless she's more well-versed.
Yeah.
But when you Black and when you're biracial and your mother's Black, I feel like you kind of have that little, you know?
Everyone knows white mom biracials and Black mom biracial.
It's completely different.
Biracials. They're two completely different.
And I don't know why, because I feel like we have so much to say about it. Like we are biracial, but you know what? I am just telling you.
Be around them and we notice them. I know when your mama white. I know. I can see you and be like, oh, your mama white. And I can see you and be like, oh, your mama Black. Like, y'all know what y'all act like, you know
how to act, the grooming, it all just
the hair,
the devil in the details.
It's just, the accent, it's all in that. A pro of interracial dating is you get to learn another culture. I think that's the best part. I feel like if I were to be in an interracial relationship and married to someone, I would love to be an Indian because their culture is lit. I
want to be a Habibi.
Fucking 7-8 day wedding. That's I don't think Indians say Habibi. That's Arabic people. That's Arabic.
Yeah. I want a Habibi.
Oh, you want an Arabic?
We gonna be smoking hookah and be in Morocco, please.
Yeah. And their weddings are so beautiful. So yeah.
So another con is fighting to be seen. It's really hard seeing things through the Black lens and trying to tell somebody else how you feel or how to be understood. It's like with the whole Black Lives Matters movement or something. Because you remember when New York was on the internet, she was with a white man at the time. She said, I was just so mad because he didn't understand the struggle. And I don't want to be with someone where I have to feel like I'm literally fighting for you to understand why certain things piss us off.
That's the thing about dating Connor or Austin, because we're gonna have to explain to them. If you're gonna date a white Black man, you don't gotta explain shit to him.
He already know.
He already know. So, girl, if you're gonna date the Connors and the Austins, you're gonna have to have an argument with him every time. Like, hey, baby, there's only so many woke Austin and Connors that they are. We can't have all of them.
We can't.
Another thing is you get to unify like two unlikely families. I think it's so cute. I mean, it's me being biased when I see like Nigerian and white weddings, and they be
having a time of their life.
And the white people are wearing the dresses, and they're eating the food, and you're like, they would never
have done that
if it wasn't being married to them, and now they're passing down cultures, and they're awakening another set of generation of kids who are going to be multicultural. So that's the positive of you're just unifying people that would never do things if it wasn't for that.
Another con is that you have the fear of acceptance, because imagine dating a white man and his parents are racist.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
It is actually insane to me that we keep saying like racism is over, but we keep saying
Who said racism was over?
Most people, some white people literally will be white people will be on the internet and say, why you always got to make things about race? Because I am Black first, I'm a woman second. That's always going to be a thing.
Everything is about
If
race.
you can't see me through me being black first, there's always going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the problem is we say the racists just have kids. That's all that happens.
That's all that happens. They just pass on the racism. Another pro is y'all gonna get a lot of attention. When I say y'all, I'm looking at y'all. So you and Timmy and Shaniqua are about to get looked at.
Why her name gotta be Shaniqua?
Because that's the blackest name I know. That's what, it is what it is. If it was white, that would be racist if you said that. But me, I can say it.
Well, there's a double standard when it comes to when I see interracial dating. When I see a black man with a white woman, it kind of bothers me. I'm like I said, we selective on the hatred.
Selective hatred is what it is.
It's okay. You know what it is, what it is. A spade is a spade. But when I see a black woman with a white man, I'm not upset. I think that it's a come up for her only because I know that he's treating her well. Because a black woman will never go outside of her race if it's not being treated well. If that makes any sense to me. Because I feel like if I wanted to pull up a struggle, I might as well stick with the nigga. So I feel like for me, when I see a black woman with a white man, I'm like, oh yeah. Because there's this one couple in general on, I think it's Instagram. And she already had a son prior to meeting this white man. And he takes care of that son. They have another child together. And she's like, I'm put up. I don't work. I don't this. I don't that. I'm like, see?
It sounds like Russell Wilson.
It sounds like Russell Wilson?
That's a black man. Russell Wilson, yeah.
What happened?
Sierra already had a child. He takes care of her.
Oh, LOL. I wasn't getting to that, but I'm saying, yeah, no. But I just feel like I like seeing black women treated well. And I feel that when you are with a white man, I see how they adore us. I see how they're willing to go out of their way to look like simps. Because, black women be like, I ain't gonna look like that. And I don't know, why is it simping for us, but when you with a white woman, you just treating your girlfriend. That's all I gotta say,
Definitely think there's a double standard. Even with me, there's a double standard. Because you're right. When I see it with black women with white men, I'm like, yeah. Black men, white women, I'm like, boo. So yeah, but also, do you also think? This is my a theory of it. I think white men, if they're going to date a black woman, they're gonna date a certain type of black woman.
Yeah,
like I feel like they're not gonna go
with BBLs. They're not getting the girls that have
they're
the
not
40-inch weave. They don't go for them girls. They go for the naturalistas.
They go for the natural, skinny, not just skinny. They don't have to be skinny, but just like regular black girls. The one with the natural hair.
No, they really do.
The dark skin one.
There is a certain prototype of what the black girls that most white men go for.
Yeah, so I feel like when they're dating a black girl, they're dating for its substance. I mean, is that wrong? I don't know. It's just bad to say. It's like there's something there, and that's exactly why their divorce rates are so much lower.
Yeah,
a black woman and a white man divorce rate is so much lower than a black man and a white woman. Because unfortunately, when women, we're dating for quality. And Connor and Austin is quality. When black men date white women, they date just any white woman for the most part. That's why we're like, oh, he's here for the, her taxes just hit. Y'all see it all the time.
But like you said, it's for status. Because even on the video that we just watched, it was talking about how when white women are dating black men, they are looked at negatively. But and so it's like I feel like it's a negative for both of them.
It's terrible that when
what y'all going for?
When it's terrible both ways because when white women are with black men, the white women are looked down upon.
Yep.
When black women are with white men, we are looked up upon. So we're saying white is status. So when we are with the white man, we are with status. When they're with the black man, they're with lower status. So that's what we're saying about our black men. And that's the
problem with
us. And that is a problem within itself.
Yeah.
So
because there are black men of quality, and we were even seeing that most black men that are married to black women.
Yeah.
But that's what we said when we were talking about earlier. It just gets magnified because it's so rare in the scope of things.
And then even the black men with status, what they do, they find a white woman. They usually are with them. So it's like that just, and multiplies to the problem. When the available black men who are available to marry are not the ones that you really want. You have the bottom of the barrel because when they get successful, they're going to find a Becky.
Because when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
So
the question is, do you think it's preference or do you feel like it's self-hatred?
Because what is preference? Because what people are like, oh, I prefer this. It's why do you prefer that? if like I prefer mangoes over oranges. Why do I prefer mangoes over oranges? Because mangoes taste way better. But it's never, oh, I prefer black women over white women. Okay, why do you prefer white women? I mean, I prefer white women over black women. Why do you prefer white women? Oh, because black women are loud.
Yeah.
You can prefer something if it's because of that thing. Of like, I prefer mangoes because mangoes taste better. I don't prefer mangoes because I hate oranges.
Yeah.
Just mangoes taste better. So when your preference is because of the other race, like, oh, it's because black women are loud, black women are this, it's not a preference, it's self-hatred.
Yeah.
You can like something without saying anything about. Just say what is it about white women you like? Just that's all you gotta say.
Because there's a lot of times where you will see a lot of people asking, "What do you like about dating X, Y, and Z?"
Yeah.
And they will say, like you said, in the adverse of blackness. And I'm just like, but when we say when the same qualities are attached to a different race, it's not a problem. Like if he's dating Hispanic, oh, she's spicy. But if she's dating a black woman, it's like, oh, she's loud, she's ignorant, she's this, she's combative. So it's just, I feel like if you don't like being black, talk to your mama, because we can bring you into this world. So all things considered, love who you love. We might have a problem with this some days, and we might not have some problems with some days. And if your name is Connor or Austin, you might need to hit our DMs, because we've been looking for y'all.
Girl, we're going to get a whole bunch of Connor and Austin in
and
DMs.
you know what? It has to be very specific, too. I
looking.
need the name to be either Connor or Austin. If your name is Brandon, do not come in my DMs. I'm sorry.
If your name is Jeff, please block yourself right now. There's always an asshole named Jeff.
There is an
asshole.
asshole.
Name a good man named Jeff right now.
What about Toby's? Toby's are just, ugh.
I know a good Toby.
Do you?
I know one good Toby.
Let's get into some motherfucking questions.
I have no questions written down, so I'm going to make them up as I go. What would it take for you to date outside of your race?
All the black men to die.
That is not... Girl, it won't take me that much. Just look at me nice. Smile at me. Smell good.
In all seriousness, if you treat me well and I feel safe with you, I can date you. I'm getting to the age where I'm opening myself to the idea, because I'm not on the other side yet, but I'm opening myself to ideas. So for me, as long as you treat me well, that's the most important thing to me.
They do say as a woman gets older, our preferences gotta be looser.
Looser's crazy.
We old, so we can't be as strict.
Okay. So my question,
half off.
Half off is crazy. Do you think that other races love black women more than black men?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't think anyone loves black women more than black men do.
I love that too. Period.
There's no way. Because honestly, the rest of the culture, they hate us.
They really do.
They don't really like us. They think we're just disgusting. They just have this caricature of what a black woman is. So they aren't even there was this TikTok going around. This guy was saying the only race I would never is black women. So people, even though as much as we say black men don't love us, they love us more than anyone else do, and they constantly tell us how much they love us, and they call us queens, and they make us feel good, and they smile at us. When a white man look at me, he's just not smiling at me. He's looking at me like, is this bitch about to rob me? So yeah, my question to
let's go.
Do you think?
Oh, no, I agree with you, bitch. I love me black men. That's why I said all of them got to die for me to date somebody else.
Girl, don't be that strict. Just know they don't think the same way about you. I just don't close off because of what
is your question?
saying. My question is, I don't have one because
so my second question is, do you think that you can marry outside your race?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
So thank you guys for following us on this journey about interracial dating, what it's like, our experiences. And if you guys ever interracial dated, y'all can just leave it in the comments, because we're about to drop this episode. It's about to be spicy. And if you can, follow us on all social media platforms at The Real Sip and Spill, except Twitter, which is
Sip and Spill 1.
And gives a 5-star rating with some 5-star bitches. Ow.
I sip wine, kick my feet up when I get tired. And as I recline, take another sip, let my thoughts unwind, sipping and spilling it.